Weirdly enough, my dog doesn't like the camera. All right, this one is about double dots. So 4-4, double dots or D dots. I'm gonna do page 181, number 8. You're gonna do page 184, number 35. Really, double dots, you're just looking for a dots problem in another problem. Or, specifically for this, a dots problem in a dots problem, difference of two squares. So, number 8, negative 16 n to the 4th plus 625. All right, first of all, it's not a difference of two squares because that's a plus sign. It's a sum. But this negative out here is no bueno. So we have two options. We can factor out a negative 1, and remember to bring the negative along, or we can rewrite it 625 and 16n to the 4th. Just because this is the first time you've seen it, I'm going to take out the negative 1, but you could actually reverse the whole thing if you wanted to. So I'm going to take the negative 1 out, and I'm left with 16n to the 4th minus 625. Go ahead and check my work. Took the negative 1 out, and it's going to go along for the ride. All right, hey, this is a dots problem because that's a perfect square. The square root's 4n squared. That's a perfect square. The square root is 25. So make sure my negative goes along for the ride. And since it's a dots problem, a difference of two squares, I'm going to have 4n squared plus 25. Oopsies. And 4n squared minus 25. All right, so negative is along for the ride. I dropped the 1. I don't like the 1. Anyway, square root of 16 is 4. Square root of n to the 4th is n squared. Square root of 625 is 25. So square root, square root, square root, square root, plus, minus. Except, hey, this is perfect. It's the sum of two squares. But this is another difference of two squares. We have a perfect square right here. We have a perfect square right here. We have a minus sign in between. So the negative goes along for the ride. The 4n squared plus 25 goes along for the ride. This is not factorable. There's a plus sign. But now this is a dots problem. So, two sets of parentheses. Square root the first. Square root for the last. Plus, minus. And that's our final answer. Make sure the negative goes along for the ride, the sum goes along for the ride, and then you have to just keep looking for any type of dots problem along the way. All right? Right now, let me hold it up so you can get a better look and pause. And then you can go ahead and do page 181, number 35. All right?